Our first candidate is Lisa O'Gara.
Right here. So you can take a picture. We got a new system here. And this is for you. You must be one of the ones where. Can someone identify her? She needs an ID. God bless you. Amen. Fix my hair, you know.
Our next chaplain, Gail Picasso.
Sister Gail, you are one of the ones without the ID too. Amen. Amen. You can come right up here, sis. We don't want you way back there. You may get lost.
Our next chaplain, Peggy Cardillo.
Yeah, that's you. God bless you. Congratulations.
Sandra Morrison.
Did you get my good side, brother?
I told you, you gotta turn around.
Next chaplain, Reverend Geraldine Amato Newton.
And we're so proud to have not only a chaplain in our community chaplainry, but also in the military too, in the service. So we thank you for that part of the service, and we're proud to have you. Amen. Thank you.
Next, Taylor Prideaux.
Hermano, ¿dónde está la muchacha? I was looking over there, no wonder I couldn't see her, right? We're so glad. You know, the world is small, isn't it? And you have to be careful what you say and who you say it to. And at the college there, we were talking about who we are, where we are, what we're doing. And the coincidence is, oh, I know what that is, because there's a muchacha that goes there sometimes, and I visit the service. And so he's telling me where, and I said, oh yeah, that's my place. So the Christian world is a small world, and your testimony goes a long way. Not only that, but he also serves our community in the police department, and he needs our prayer, but now he's serving in both ways, and it's a real joy. God bless you, brother.
Edwin.
Oh, I tell you, we have a lot of fun there, right? Our chaplainry, we got all of the wackies, praise God. And so now I know why God brought them all where I'm at. You know? They're all in my club. Isn't that amazing? And we're blessed to have. Amen. God bless you. And we're so blessed to have. We're blessed. Amen. Thank you, Sister Paula. God bless you. Great job. Great job.
Oh, you didn't get the, oh, you didn't send the picture.
Osvaldo Ferreira.
This is our Portuguese and Brazilian community way up in the Everett area. And we have great class there. And we had our first class there at one time was 30, then went down to 15. And this time we had about 4 people there. And great men. They have a desire to serve the Lord in a greater dimension. So it's not about how many are in the class. It's about the heart of the class and what they can do for God. God does not work with many. It works with a Daniel and a Shadrach, Meshach, and a bed we go. And those are the ones that are always never come out. So we're proud to have our Brazilian community, Portuguese speaking. Yeah. And he does understand English. Don't say anything.
You're lucky to get 4 with the World Cup going on.
Almir Souza.
Oh, Gloria. Chegou, meu irmão. Well, do you know our great state of Rhode Island? You know what that is, that. So I'm glad it's not the size of Texas because it'd still be lost. And they changed everything around there, and I keep forgetting to tell them, come by Route 24 and not by 95, 195, because you're gonna find Egypt, and you're gonna get lost going around. So, my dear brother, I'm glad you were lost and now you've been found.
Gilmar
He
Marcelo.
comes up with these things.
God bless you, brother.
Leo Marcos Daniel.
One of the brothers is not here due to his wife is sick. We are naming him as a graduate. The brother is not going to bring it to him, but I want to, because it's in his responsibility, we have another graduation, and they must be there, present, to receive their certificate and their license. So he's responsible to bring it with him. The next graduation, he will give it to him. Thank you. Also, we have the Lifetime Presidential Award. And pode trazer aquele certificado, tá? Pode abrir. We have the Presidential Lifetime Award, and that's going to be given to one of our brothers that has dedicated volunteerism. And remember, these presidential awards, when we nominate, we place them in, they're only can be given to those that are living in the United States, does volunteer work in the United States, or to those that islands that belong to the United States. They must be legal in the United States. And the reason I say that is because these awards are being falsified and given to people that are not legal, or they're given in other countries. This is a presidential award. It can be falsified, it can be copied, but that doesn't mean it's legal. It's for people that are legal and doing volunteer work, helping the United States, helping the citizens and those that are here in our country. And our brother has been doing unbelievable work no matter where he goes, and especially in the jails, but throughout his life he has done great volunteer work. Now, I want to say this to some of those that are here and also the pastors. If you know someone that has done a lot of that work and does a lot of volunteer work, then all you have to do is submit your name, the name of the person, and then we submit it to the office of the president, and then they'll take it from there. And so we received this award here, and would like to give this award to Reverend Aldini Oliveira for his volunteer work. And this is the lifetime, and the lifetime is over 2,000 hours of volunteer work that they has done. What they did. At the same time, we also want to, could you give me the letter? We'd like to call his wife to stand by Pastor Aldini's side. This is the letter that is given to us by the president, and also the signature from that it comes from the White House. And it says, congratulations on receiving the President's Volunteer Service Award, Lifetime, and thank you for helping to address the most pressing needs in your community and our country. Our nation faces the most challenging economic crisis in a lifetime. We will only renew America if we all work together. Individuals, the private sector, and the government must combine efforts to make real and lasting changes so that each person has the opportunity to fulfill his or her potential. And we are glad and we recognize, and these are opportunities to make a lifetime change in our community. God bless you. We have our dear sister. She already has her pin on, and the other side. And she already has her recognition there, but it's an effort that comes between a husband and a wife. We're proud to give that. We're proud to have people that are recognized and they're doing and making a change in their communities. Amen? Amen. God bless you guys. Don't forget, now you owe me $500. I'll even take a churrasco, okay? The reason I said that is because I do get truly upset when people counterfeit things, when they want to receive awards for something they never did, because they're only looking for the spotlight instead of making others the spotlight. And I remember way back in time when the Prime Minister was speaking in Germany, and they had a philosopher and someone else there. When the philosopher finished, they asked the people, how did you feel about the philosophy of that man? And he said, well, you would not believe. He's just amazing. Has great insight on so much. Then they had a historian. He said, how did you feel about that? He said, the man is an intellect. He's just great. He just has a memory. It's way out there. And then the Prime Minister, one of them that was there from Israel, and they said, how did you feel about his speech and all that he did? And the people said, well, he made me feel like I'm somebody. And you see, you may have those that come out to show how great they are, their philosophy, their intellect, but Jesus always came, not as a philosopher, but he came to make us feel like we are somebody. We are somebody. And we leave where we're at to make others to somebody. So Sister Paula, would you want to give yours now right before I come and give the word, and then we start closing. Now, can I introduce you to Paula? I know she kills us. Didn't she do a great study the other day? I was amazed. I said, wow, I wish I